How are you? Andrea, you have a good name. Welcome. Please hit the like button and tell me where you're tuning in from tonight. Hello, Robert. How are you? As you come on here, as Facebook gathers me an audience, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would just give this video a thumbs up or a heart and tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments below. Wow, those sirens are kind of conducive for the energy, right? Good, we are able to reconnect. Awesome. I'm going to keep this short, you guys. I want to share a little story. Keep getting interrupted. Go ahead and tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section below this video. Continue to hit the like button and the share button. I'm actually in my garden. Thank you for joining me here. And I wanted to tell you something that really has changed my mind today, that happened today, about what's going on in the world. And I'm going to be very quick. And normally I would come on here and talk about karma or go through an oracle deck and give you something with Wednesday's wisdom that really comes from a place of deep-rooted ancestral wisdom. And I actually think I got a clear download today. So I was out and about running errands, and I witnessed two people literally debating publicly, but very loudly. They actually had to be separated about the election. And I have very strong beliefs about who I feel should be in office and who I feel shouldn't be in office. And everyone who knows me knows that. I do feel like there are a lot of things being hidden in the world. And I do feel that one person is exposing those things more than another. And we'll just leave it at that. But what happened today, and continue to tell me where you're tuning in from and continue to like this video, was actually shocking. And good, we're back. I was in a public place and there were two men arguing, and the argument was getting louder and louder and louder. One supported one candidate, the other supported other. And I found myself taking the side without speaking, because I have a really big mouth. So once I speak, it can get me into trouble. So I found myself taking the side of the person who I agreed with him, who should be in office. But that was actually the person that started the argument, right? So I had to really check myself and see the situation from an above perspective. And I had to ask myself, why am I here and right now? Because in my point of view, everything that happens for us in life, because nothing happens to us, it all happens for us. I feel like it's already written. I feel like it's already written before we come here. I feel like whatever happens with the election is already written. Whether it's rigged, whether it's not rigged, whatever. I feel like it's already written. And it is actually really bad for business to talk about your political beliefs. And that's why I'm not, outright stating anything else. But I will tell you this, that no matter what happens with this election, it is already written in the ethers. It was already planned. Everything we go through in life is already planned before we arrive. I truly believe this. We come in this life, depending where our astrological placement is, with a lot of past life karma. Pisces has the worst. They're the elders of the zodiac. Geminis have the least. They're the babies of the zodiac. So wherever you fall on there is what you come into this life with. But recently we went through a gate, so to speak, a spiritual gate, a portal door that allowed the old karma to be wiped clean. So now karma happens like this, like that. So if there is a rigged election, karma will happen like that. But whatever happens has already been written before we came here. And trust me, I know that to be true. I know this to be true. And what I wanted to say to all of you tonight after witnessing that, and I was actually really, really proud of myself because I kept my mouth shut. I had a really trying day today. I woke up late. I had a lot on my plate. There were missed appointments, and I had deliveries coming in and out, and just a very heavy day. And what I realized while that was going on and I was handling another heavy, heavy situation of my own is whatever happens is already written. Keep your mouth shut, go about your day. That's not being a sheep. That's witnessing two grown men arguing when they themselves have nothing to do with the final outcome. It's a waste of energy. It's low vibrational. It's low vibrational for us to interject or argue with a friend or a family member over this political stuff when we single-handedly, yes, we need to vote, we have an impact, but we single-handedly ourselves cannot change another person's mind, right? And we single-handedly ourselves, one person, cannot, oh, there's a cat, wow, up on my fence. Cannot, wow, there's a cat up on my fence. Cannot change the final outcome. And that, my friends, is what I wanted to say to you tonight on this beautiful evening. Say a prayer, meditate, light a candle, have a juice. This really came through to me clear. I am on a water fast today. I water fast at least, where is that cat? I'm not a cat person, I'm a dog person. I water fast 1 day a week, and I happen to take this day as my water fasting day, and boy, was I glad I did, because I think on any other day of the week, I probably would have voiced my opinion very loud and very clearly, and I hear it and I don't know where it's at, and I didn't do that today. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is your Wednesday's wisdom video, and I think the point I'm trying to get across in tonight's video is that everything is already written. No matter what happens, right? Everything's already written. You get screwed over in business, it's already written. Someone screws you over in your personal life, it's already written. It has to do with our karma in this life and our past life karma. But now we have a very, very clean slate, and I'm going to ask you guys to please keep your political stuff, to yourself on here, to move ahead with clear conscience and cleared karma and clear minds and cleaned out bodies, right? Because we all got a big slap in the face, or a lot of you did. I didn't, because I never eat out or anything. We all got a big slap in the face when this, what I call a plandemic, happened, right? Restaurants were closed. You couldn't get your medicines, your drugs from Big Pharma. Everybody had to clean up their act. They had to clean out their bodies. They had to stop with the abusive behaviors, the self-abuse they were putting themselves through before this all happened. They started growing their own food, right? How many of you have started a garden? So why don't we start looking at all this from an above perspective of why things happen and how everything is pre-written? Because the planet, the world, was not headed in a good place. And depending on who gets in office, may not be headed in a good place. It wasn't headed in a good place. The world needed to be slapped in the face and told, change your life, change your diet, stop killing animals, stop eating animals for food. Grow your own food. Use your hands to make things, barter and trade with your neighbor. The world wasn't headed in a good place, folks. I lived in my last house for 8 years. 8 years. I knew one neighbor. He lived right next door to me. I didn't have neighbors behind me or on the other side, but everyone else in the neighborhood kind of kept to themselves. Here, I know my neighbors next door. It's nice. It is. I just gave a UPS guy radishes. It feels good. Everything is pre-written. We needed to get back to basis. So whatever happens in this election, right? Whichever way it goes, know that everything is pre-written. Everything was already planned. Everything was already orchestrated. If you've cast your vote, you've done your part. But to see what I saw today, and to see it first and find even myself agreeing with one person over the other and automatically kind of feeling a little bit of a disdain for the person that was talking about what I disagreed with, and then realizing that the person I agreed with actually started the conflict, that was enough for me to say, check yourself, see this from an above perspective, and move forward. An election is no reason to lose your best friend. An election is no reason to lose a family member. An election is no reason. It's we do the best we can with whoever is in office. And it sucks if, and I'll just leave it at that. There's a lot of things being hidden and a lot of things being buried by our government. A lot of child trafficking going on, a lot of pedophilia going on, a lot of stuff with the food system going on, big pharma going on, and a lot of people are waking up to it. But that is no reason to lower your vibration down to a level to argue with another human being in a public place because they disagree with you. People have different lifestyles, people have different upbringings, some of you have the same upbringings and you disagree. It is no reason to lose a friend or a family member. And I hope you guys like this video. I hope you share it. I hope you understand it. I truly, truly feel everything here on earth is preordained before we get here. Everything's planned. Nothing happens by accident. So even if it's fixed, rigged, whatever, everything is pre-written. The person sitting next to you, pre-written. The person you can't stand living across the country, pre-written. Accidents, pre-written. Breakups, makeups, pre-written. Children, pre-written. Little animals coming into your life to teach you about unconditional love, pre-written. People holding a mirror to your childhood issues, pre-written. People pointing them out until you get it, pre-written. Everything is pre-written. Stop pointing a finger at people who disagree with you. Do your part, vote, shine a light on the truth, and move forward. That other stuff is low vibrational shit, you guys. It is. Don't partake in it. Don't partake in it. It's beneath. It's down low. It's the dirt on the bottom of your shoe. It's the dirt on the bottom of your shoe. I'm not usually someone who sits as a bystander, and I was just a bystander today trying to calm the waters. All right, you guys. I love you guys a lot. And if you don't see me over the next few days, just know that. And heads up, be well.